the Falcon News Network, featuring Kelly Betancourt, Eric Dugan, Jashari Francis, Jake Giratana, Colin Jones, Adam Coker,
Eve Krupchek,
Jesse Lutz, Clea Matt, Geraldo Meta,
Anne Nguyen,
Pedro Pereira, Skyna Pierre, Sophia Rosa, Alex Cedillo, Armani Vlon, Tori Wirtz,
M. Whitmore,
with Ms. Carnivale, and Ms. O'Neill.
Hello DHS. We here at the Falcon News Network have made a special tribute episode to pay homage to 4 of DHS's extraordinary individuals who have dedicated their careers to the Danvers High School community. Since 2002, the beloved Mrs. Marion Illingworth has taught a variety of history classes as well as some sections of French at Danvers High. She has made an invaluable impact on students and faculty with her big heart and infectious smile. Her genuine love and appreciation for all students has shown throughout her time here. It is no surprise that every student who has had her says that she's the nicest teacher they've ever had.
I would say that Miss Illingworth has an endless amount of kindness in her. Whether you have her currently as a student or had her as a student in the past, she's always going to come up to you in the hallway and say hi and hug you, and she is just so sweet.
She kind of is the glue that holds the department together emotionally.
Mrs. Illingworth is genuinely like the nicest person that I have ever met. She just makes all of her students feel loved and is so understanding.
Mariann is someone that is a person to be cherished. She is a person that makes an emotional connection with all the people around her. She leads from the heart.
I love her personality, her generosity, the way she cares for people, and really makes connections with everybody too.
Kids, and including myself when I was younger, called her like the grandmother of the school. She takes the toughest kids and she actually hears them out and will listen to everything and genuinely cares about everyone.
I'd like to call her like a grandmother or mom to me in the school. Since sophomore year, she has been one of the most influential and nicest people in my life.
I enjoy being her neighbor. She's soft-spoken, I'm really loud. She's always been really patient with my shenanigans, and I just so enjoy working with her and having her as a mentor and somebody that I can talk to, and she really helps to kind of guide us through different turbulent times at Danvers High.
She's going to be greatly missed next year. I think I'm going to confess here that I tried to convince her to not retire because I can't imagine spending time here at Danvers High School without her here.
When I was expecting my second child, she used to come in every day and ask about how I was feeling.
Last day, sophomore year, our final for your class, crying and saying thank you to the whole class really warmed my heart.
I'd say probably my favorite memory is my most recent one of her is when she came to my Eagle Court of Honor and I presented her with a mentor pin, and she cried and hugged me, and that's just one of my favorite things, just being able to show her my appreciation.
She was my mentor when I first came to Danvers High School, and we also worked together with the Tomorrow's Teachers Club, and we've done that for many years.
When I first got into the department, it was absolutely sweet. She got super emotional and started crying and was hugging me for like a solid 5 minutes because she was genuinely like that happy and that proud and that sweet.
She really, really demonstrates the true nature of teaching, that personal connection that we have with our students.
I hope she has the best retirement ever.
I've enjoyed so much working with you all of these years, and I'm really going to miss you next year.
I wish Marion the best of luck in retirement, that I know she will enjoy her retirement and being with George every day, which she'll probably laugh when she hears this. And I will miss someone that I can practice my Greek with each and every day.
I know you love your students, but some of us can be hooligans and turning in late work. So enjoy not having the grade last minute anymore.
I want you to have the best life that you can possibly have and know the impact that you've had on your students and just the impression that you've made on everyone that you meet. You're an incredible woman, and I really hope that you're happy and that you live a long, fulfilling life.
For 20 years, Ms. Joy LeBlanc has been a staple of the DHS Guidance Department. She's been a passionate advocate for student rights and an integral part of the community service program at DHS. Ms. LeBlanc has also traveled extensively visiting international colleges on tours and is known for working tirelessly to help students achieve their goals of getting into college.
Ms. LeBlanc is an extraordinary advocate for students. She has been a guidance counselor for over 30 years. She's outstanding in the area of college planning.
She really cares about her students. She really wants us to succeed.
This year, especially when I was going through college stuff, I was kind of late on a couple things, and I went to her to talk about it, and she helped me out through everything, and we got it done. She gave me the itinerary of what to do, and thanks to her, now I'm going to Suffolk University.
Joy has been a great friend to me over the years, and I think she's done many valuable things here at Danvers High School. She did community service with all of the kids for years. She put that together.
Throughout my junior year, I was new to this school, to Danvers High School, and Ms. LeBlanc was my counselor. At first, she was really nice to me, and she helped me throughout a lot of stress because I didn't know anything.
She is a fierce advocate for justice, and it's really important to her that things are done right and for the right reasons. And I think that is such an important legacy for her to leave behind.
She made me choose the right schools for me, and which ones would provide me for my best future.
She also put together the faculty luau every year, which was a lot of fun. So I think her name says it all. She brought a lot of joy to people here at DHS.
Since freshman year, I knew I wanted to take 6 APs my senior year, and first she told me that it was going to be too much, like any responsible guidance counselor would. And then, but then when she saw that I was like dead set on taking it, she really helped me out, and it's been easy because of her.
Many, many years ago when we started, because we started about the same time, Ms. LeBlanc and I would joke about how old we would be when we left here. And she pictured herself scooting herself out, me with a walker, her similarly trying to just get ourselves to the exit door.
In terms of her advocacy, I don't think we will see that kind of advocacy for a long time, and we will miss her tremendously for that.
Thank you so much for helping out a low-income student really apply herself in school and just get every single opportunity I could from Danvers High School. Thank you so much.
You worked hard your whole life, Joy, and you deserve this. So relax and enjoy your retirement. You earned it.
I feel bad for the other students that won't get to have her, because she is a wonderful person. She cares about all the students that she works with, and she tries to help them best, like to grow up and be more like and get ready for the adult life that's coming ahead of them.
I would wish for her time in her garden, time at leisure, unstructured, to do whatever it is that she wants to do.
I wish Ms. LeBlanc has a nice retirement. She should go to the beach, chill out, go on vacation. Just live her best life.
I hope you have a great retirement.
And I really appreciate the work that she's done for me and for my classmates.
She is someone who typically has worked several jobs in addition to being a college planner and guidance counselor, and she does deserve time to rest, regroup, and think about her continued lifestyle enrichment.
Since 1992, Mr. John Norris has been helping DHS students achieve success both in school and on the track. In addition to being a special education teacher, Mr. Norris has coached cross-country and track for nearly 30 years. During his final season as cross-country coach, his passion and dedication to his athletes shone through as both the boys and girls teams finished undefeated and were named Northeastern Conference South champs.
It's crazy to think that I've known Mr. Norris for 17 years. He was my cross-country and track coach in high school, and we later became co-workers, co-coaches, and good friends.
I had him as a teacher for 2 years for academic support. He was trying to make sure I got everything done I was supposed to.
Mr. Norris to me has always been, all the years that I've known him, just a kind, like, open, welcoming face in the high school, and I've kind of always described him as, you know, the teddy bear of the high school.
Coach Norris is just an energetic guy. He's always looking out for people, and just a great coach in general.
Coach Norris is very caring and encouraging. He cares for his athletes, and can be funny sometimes.
He's a big man with a commanding presence, both in the classroom and out on the track when he's coaching. He's also very, very kind and very fair to the students.
Mr. Norris is one of those people that you just walk into a room and you're instantly like kind of just relaxed. Like, he's very laid back and he makes you feel very safe and welcome and always bestows a pearl of wisdom.
He's affected a lot of lives. He has a really good demeanor, you know, and creates a really positive culture in his track and cross-country teams, and I think that's the thing that he leaves here the most.
My favorite memory would have to be of Norris teaching me how to do shot put for the first time when I was a freshman, and he looks so awkward holding a small shot put compared to like in his hand.
I emailed Mr. Norris 7 years ago, the summer before I started working at Danvers High, asking him if he needed an assistant coach for cross country. He responded with pleasure and genuine excitement to take me under his wing, show me the ropes of coaching.
We were in practice one day and I was just singing the national anthem for fun, and he came in, and at first I thought he was gonna yell at me, but then he actually started singing along.
We were at a banquet for our track and field in the springtime, and it's a potluck and everyone kind of brings their own meal, and there was this delicious like baked mac and cheese. I was a little bit bigger in high school, so I loved baked mac and cheese, and I can just remember there being like one scoop left and being at Mr. Norris's table, and I was nervous that I was at the coach's table, but anyhow, he was like, "Pete, you want that scoop of mac and cheese?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, Coach."
I remember Coach Norris, after my first cross-country race, he was really proud of me that I was able to finish it. It was my first one, and I had some doubts about myself.
I was running my 1,000-meter race at States. You could just, entering my last lap, I could just hear his loud booming voice saying, "You gotta go now."
His cross-country teams in the fall, they were both league champs, both boys and girls. First time ever for the boys, and I think back-to-back for the girls, but it hadn't happened in a long time. They also won the sportsmanship awards for both teams, and he won Coach of the Year, so it was kind of a clean sweep for him.
I hope you have a fantastic retirement and that you always get that 5-minute mile you've always wanted.
The track definitely won't be the same without him.
I hope he can have some chillax time now and just like not worry about setting race lineups for meets, and just him have a good retirement.
Whether it's volunteerism or other teaching assignments or coaching, we just wish you the very best.
He's had a big impact on a lot of people, so I hope that he's able to retire in peace.
Mr. Norris, just thanks for everything you've done for the high school and specifically for me, because I'm not sure I would be who I am without having you influence me in my life.
I hope that he enjoys whatever he does, and him and his wife can go on nice long walks together without getting shin splints, and just enjoying retirement and being comfy in life.
Another one of our retiring teachers is Mr. Rob Parsons. Mr. Parsons' passion for music has impacted not only students and faculty, but the entire Danvers community. For 33 years, he has helped the band program grow into a recognizable, talented, and well-respected group of musicians. As band director, he has led the Falcon marching band to 3 Rose Bowl parades and traveled to Hawaii to perform at the 70th anniversary of Pearl Harbor.
Mr. Parsons is an incredible man. He has taught the entire band so much and is such an intelligent and wise leader.
Ron is the most
organized, professional person I have ever met in my life. It's been such a pleasure getting to watch him run his band program as the choral director here, because I've learned so much.
Mr. Parsons, he's just like a really intelligent guy who knows how to control a group of people efficiently while making it fair for everyone else, and he's just the definition of a good leader.
Ron is passionate. That would be the one word that always comes to my mind first in thinking about Ron. His passion for music and the talent of his students.
He is really nice, really funny. He has like really good stories too.
Mr. Parsons, he's really articulate, and I think he balances fun and work really well.
To me, he is someone that, appreciates Danvers High School for what it is and truly takes pride in being a Danvers member faculty.
He's an amazing leader, a kind mentor. He's always motivated, always ready to go, even after like the hardest days, which is really inspiring.
I just have a lasting memory of Ron introducing our school concerts. We always go out right at 7:30, and he is such a welcoming face to our audiences.
What I've learned from him is something that's very important in the band is being on time. I've learned how time is so important in this world, and to make a good impression on somebody, you have to be on time.
One of my fondest memories with Ron is seeing band camp as superintendent for the first time. I had known Ron for a long time as a colleague, and then visiting the band camp, seeing the students' enthusiasm, their excitement.
So one of my first practices in the spring, Mr. Parsons said something about everyone being friends and helping each other out, and one of the girls in my class said that she didn't have any friends. And instead of just pushing that comment aside, Mr. Parsons took her in front of the whole band and said, these are your friends now. And it was a really incredible moment because it became really true.
At the tail end of my high school career, Ron's son actually came in and started playing with us in the band. And it was really cool to see the interaction between himself and his son and how much he truly cares for his family. Because normally with teachers, you only see the at-school side of them.
So one of my most fond memories with Mr. Parsons was 2 years ago when the band traveled to Pearl Harbor for the 75th anniversary. And we played at the USS Missouri replica. And after the performance, he cried, and he was very proud of us, and that was probably the most touching experience I've ever had, and I felt very honored to be there with him.
I'm so excited for Ron to have the next chapter of his life.
Mr. Parsons, I hope you have a great retirement. I hope you keep doing great things, and thank you for everything you've done.
Mr. Parsons, I know you're going to be amazing wherever you go, and you left some pretty big shoes to fill, so good luck out there.
You're going to make an impact on the world. You already have, but I know that you have so much left in you.
And to see how many thousands of students he's worked with and he's pushed and he's helped grow, it's going to be a huge loss for Danvers to have him go away.
Oh, I wish he's so happy and has such a stress-free retirement and has a really nice time being the new motivational speaker at schools.
We wish all of our retirees, Mrs. Illingworth, Ms. LeBlanc, Mr. Norris, and Mr. Parsons, a healthy and happy retirement. You will all be missed.